So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. Rijkaard. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Stood up well to him there.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well. It's Dembele! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! A finish of true class! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Trinidad and Tobago are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Messi. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Ibrahimovic. He's had a shot! Beckenbauer. Edmilson. Dembele. That's a cute ball. Well, that has not gone well. Trinidad and Tobago are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Desai is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Ah, good steal, he just read it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Here comes the corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Terrific effort! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rijkaard. And Mateus. He's picked his way through. Mateus played in. Thuram getting this one clear. Ibrahimovic. Nicely shaped ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Desai. Vieira. And it's Messi. Rijkaard. Gullit. And he's gone long. And it's Gullit. Edmilson. 30 minutes gone. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Dembele does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Zanetti. Zanetti charging forward down that flank. Gullit. Pressing high and with purpose. Mateus. Gullit. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Has a look up and delivers. Thuram is there and he can get that clear.
Trinidad and Tobago certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Ibrahimovic. Corner then. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Mateus. It's Gullit. Mateus. Desai. And it's Messi. Gives it back. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Nedved. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Puskas. Vieira cuts it out. Gullit.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nedved. Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking for the run, and that could set him on his way.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, shooting chance! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the...
And that is all they have time for. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Trinidad and Tobago really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
On your children during the match.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So once again, we're underway. Gullit. Desai. Gullit never out of the action for very long. Rijkaard. And it's Gullit. Cafu. And Edmilson. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Ibrahimovic. Oh, it's Dembele.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Casillas claims comfortably.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
It's a really well-measured ball. Messi. Beckenbauer. And here's Dembele. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Desai. And it's Edmilson. Messi. And it's Ibrahimovic. That's Rijkaard. Just eases him off the ball. Thuram. Rijkaard. That's a nicely shaped ball. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Messi. Skillfully cut out, he is... Can he finish? And he's stuck it away! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Trinidad and Tobago leading now.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Thuram ventures forward. Puskas. Oh, it's Dembele. And it's Messi. It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. Puskas. Thuram. Vieira. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And here's Ibrahimovic. Beckenbauer. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Floated through. And now the breakaway. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. It's a promising position. Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rijkaard. Rijkaard getting forward. And he's forced to go back. Played over towards the opposite flank. Cafu. And Mateus. And it's Edmilson. Gullit has the space to scheme. He's rising! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 13, Dembele.
Alonso.
Number 22,
Azar.
Ibrahimovic.
Edmilson.
Number 9,
Passing is
Puskas.
crisp and sharp.
Coming on the
And this is
field,
Ibrahimovic.
Number 20,
He's Ibrahimovic!
Suarez. Number 10, El Hadji. Number 14, Gullit. Substitution.
The most accurate pass. Pinches it off him. Xavi Alonso. Raul. Oh, can he get onto this? Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Raul. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Casillas deals with that nice
There
and
will be
simple.
1 minute added time.
Desai, no unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And the referee brings it to a close. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so
And a quick
very,
announcement
very
for the
good.
benefit of anybody who has found
Ibrahimovic
themselves a little
voted
lost
man
today.
of the match.
Please
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, can I bring Ousmane Dembele to your attention? He's been described as a phenomenon and one of the very best. That's high praise indeed, and we've seen some great flashes, but he still has a long way to go to fulfil all of that potential.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. And this is Ibrahimovic. Now who's going to be first to this? And Puskás! Superb from Puskás!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, a breakthrough already. Just eases him off the ball. Ambitious ball here. And he cuts out the supply. Cafu. And here's Cruyff. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Cruyff. Played back. This is a promising build-up. Great chance, surely! And that's a tidy finish. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
It's starting to look very interesting. Tries a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's a goal! And the comeback is complete! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Puskás! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Puskás clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Bullet with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into a stride, and they're just not doing that.
It's just beyond his reach. Tries to play it through. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Puskás. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's well positioned here. Gets his head on it! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And here's the chance to counter. Well timed, excellent interception. Cafu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Cruyff. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, this looks sharp. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Messi. And it's Rijkaard. Ibrahimovic. That's the keeper's ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Trinidad and Tobago clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Chiellini. That's a cute ball. It's a promising position. Flashes it across. And he's there to clear it. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Puskás. Spread out to the left. He has found the way through. Vieira shows great strength. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's found a way through. Pull it. Messi. Nice looking ball. And this is Ibrahimovic. Now it's Ibrahimovic! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's well spotted.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Cafu does really well there, he is strong. And it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Nedved. Pull it. That's Rijkaard. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Trinidad and Tobago ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 14.
Away we go again.
Coming on the field is
in with the challenge.
26.
Looking for the run. Now it's Messi. Looking to play him in. That's a good chance for a shot! Oh, good looking ball. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Puskás. It's a good run down the right. Vieira cuts it out. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Rijkaard with the slide tackle there. Pull it. Rijkaard. Great vision. Cruyff
really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Puskás played into space. Good ball over the top. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's going for goal! And he can thump it away.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
He's picked his way through. Look at this. Goes for a shot! Rijkaard. And it's Gullit. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Cruyff being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
He's found a way through. Oh, nice touch. This looks promising. And this is Ibrahimovic. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Maldini. And this is Ibrahimovic. Desai can clear it away. Manchester United have their second corner now. Ibrahimovic! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Maldini calmly anticipates. Now it's Puskás.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, played through for the wide man. He's got away. Messi's impressive jump. Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 15, Chiellini. Coming on to replace him is number 3, Rooney. Substitution.
Desai. Thuram is there to clear. Xavi Alonso. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Desai. Edmilson. Onuachu. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Opts for safety. Rijkaard. That's going wide left. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
A finish of the highest order. What remarkable powers of recovery.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
It is compelling, this. Utterly compelling.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to...
He's rising! That's another chance! Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Ah, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise. Well, from hero to zero, and a moment that will have everyone puzzled as to how it could have happened.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Mateus gets into a good position. Juve.
There will be 3 minutes.
Ball swung. Terrific effort! No, just not quite.
Unwatu certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Wriggles his way through. He's shifting through the gears here. Skims one in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mateus tries to get it clear. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. He's chosen to go back. Pullet is onto this, tries to play it through, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
David De Gea. He's one of the all-time great shot stoppers, Peter. His positioning is superb, and he always seems to pick the perfect moment to rush off his line. What I really like about him is the way he keeps his frame big to make life as difficult as possible for strikers. And the manager will be hoping for a few more clean sheets now that he's in the team.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Pedri. Both sides exercising caution for now. It's Pedri. Gattuso. Best. And it's Pedri. Now it's Stojkovic. Zanetti. Now this could be a chance. Real chance here. It is a corner.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Great defending, strong and determined. Trinidad and Tobago are looking to go forward now. Pullet. It's a good-looking delivery. De Gea claims it. Safe hands.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers.
And Messi! And he should have made them pay.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Puskás looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Is there any support? Shapes to shoot! There it is! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now it's Gattuso.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Oh, it's a great ball here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through? It's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard. And it's Messi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Pullet. Oh, important interception. That is ended up in no man's land. Mateus. Oh, this shoots! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's heaved it away. Looks to the other side. Thuram is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. And he's managed to get free. Vieira with the slide tackle there. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Vieira defending. Goes for a shot! Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Trinidad and Tobago are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And he was alert to it. And here's Cruyff. Now that looks a decent ball. Plays it. Tries a shot! Well taken goal. And on the stroke of half-time, a priceless goal. And that is indeed the final act. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And so the action is resumed.
Trinidad and Tobago really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Shot could be on best! And the ball's come loose here. Pedri. Neither of these two want to come off second best. No, he's not getting past him there. That's a little off target. It's a good spell of possession, this. Trinidad and Tobago needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he finish? And that's a good finish. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Trinidad and Tobago now in a position far more desirable.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Rijkaard. And it's Messi. And here's Hullet. Lovely pass, but can he... And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. Back to within one. Interesting. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Oh, shooting chance! Off the post! Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. That's a cute ball. Oh, delightful ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Vieira. Oh, they could be caught out here. He is through here. Always decent chance! Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Trinidad and Tobago really could have done without this. Casillas clearly engaging in mind games here. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
And here's Hullet. Now it's Hazard. Van Bronckhorst. Van Bronckhorst made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Edmilson. Cruyff. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cruyff succumbs to the pressure. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Puskás, Pedri, great chance! Oh, that's another chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Cruyff. Hullet, and he's worked it through. Cafu was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Gattuso. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pedri, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Cafu, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedri. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Cruyff, and the through ball, and it's made its way to him. The cross, and that was very necessary. That'll be a throw.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Stojkovic. Time added on will be 2 minutes. He has found the way through. A lot of space ahead of him. And this big chance! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central character. And the shots! Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Gattuso. Tries to pass it through. Zanetti crosses. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now it's Stojkovic. Quarter of an hour played. Turns back here, probably the best option. Thuram, always a very imposing presence at the back. Trinidad and Tobago, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's good play. And Bronkhorst has the space to scheme. Gattuso. Rijkaard.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Ibrahimovic. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Messi. And this is Messi. Van Bronckhorst. He has found the way through. Ibrahimovic. Zanetti. And Van Bronckhorst. Nesta. Gattuso. And it's Zanetti. Rijkaard. Tries to play it through. Zanetti. And Stojkovic. And he's forced to go back. Vieira. Pedri does well to get it back. Threads one in. Well, played right into his path. Chance for a shot! Nice. Ended up in no man's land. Pedri. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Vieira. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. That's a cute ball. He's found space here. And the finish! And it's come back out to him. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Half-time getting close now. Now it's Stojkovic. No, it's come to nothing. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Puskas. Now it's Stojkovic. Pedri. He's onside. And he's opted for the long pass. And the referee has blown for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
Trinidad and Tobago certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Second period is underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Stojkovic. Pedri, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Looking tidy in possession here. Messi. Ambitious ball here. That has not gone well. Stojkovic.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
It was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, that's clever. Goalless still, on either side really getting onto the front foot. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Pedri. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he's had it nicked away. Cruyff makes a move down the right. Gattuso. And still we await the first breakthrough. Pull it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Opts for safety. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Azar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pedri. Can he get it through? Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Rijkaard. Edmilson. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Nistelrooy. Good read, needed to be. Turan. Trinidad and Tobago do have a chance to counter here. Pull it. Van Nistelrooy. And it's Pedri. Pedri running with intent. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Trinidad and Tobago truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hazard powering forward here. Now it's Gattuso. Oh, shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Substitution on the field.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. They've played it short. That has been cut short.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Ibrahimovic. Number 17, Johan Cruyff. Number 21, Gullit. Number 20, Rijkaard.
And that interception was most
Number
necessary.
24.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Number 8,
And it's Dembele.
Mateus.
Pass is coming off in quick
Number
succession
13,
here.
Cafu.
Great vision.
Number 4, Rui Costa.
It is a corner, good chance. The message is simple, defend this with your lives. Hazard goes short. That's very neat. Zanetti. And this is no chance! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, is this it? Have they won it? What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Trinidad and Tobago now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them?
That's the end. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for